I don't know what the weather is. This is how people show off what their outfit would look like. Model. I wish you could see me. Model. Hey everybody, welcome to the Julia Kamanga Show. Hope you guys are good. So as you can see, I'm in my gown, my hair's out. I know you barely see my hair, but this is 6-year-old dreads right now. Someone asked me to do an updated version on like hair stuff because they want to start doing their dreads. Maybe she's already started doing her dreads, but it's not too late because I mean they're still baby dreads and there's so many things you need to learn. I've done a get ready with me before, so I explain my hair journey and I explain what I do with my hair. I'll link them below and I'll put a card up and you can check them out. But for today, we're just gonna have an updated conversation about hair. I just washed my hair, just deep conditioned my hair. But I haven't deep conditioned my hair properly in like 2 months, which is bad. But you know what? It's fine. If you forget to do stuff, just go back and do it. Just go do better. First and foremost, let me show you what I shampooed with because that's obviously important. When it comes to dreadlock shampoo in South Africa, there's not a lot of options sometimes. Some shampoos leave a lot of residue in your hair, so you need something that's thin enough to not get stuck in your hair but also work in your hair. It's very difficult. The natural hair movement excludes dreads hectically, so a lot of products do not work for us. So as much as you may be excited to see that there's lots of hair products for black people, a lot of them, as you can see, are for detangling, coily afro hair and not for tangled hair, like, because that's what our hair is, right? We just have to keep petitioning that Clicks and Disc can finally listen. I gave them a long ass list of products that they could include, and they are just like, nah, it's fine. Because apparently I'm the only person in the world who has dreadlocks, so it's not a big enough market. I use Aunt Jackie's coconut milk conditioning cleanser. I know technically it doesn't really say shampoo, but it cleanses. That's what's important to me, to be honest with you. Make sure that your bicarbonate is dissolved, guys, because the stuff has gotten stuck in my hair so badly. It's taken me a year to get all of it out. When I was deep conditioning today, I used coconut milk. Sorry, I threw away the thingy. You can get any coconut milk that's unsweetened. You can use a sweetened one, it won't do anything, but it might not give you as many benefits as you like, so use an unsweetened one. Make sure it's not low fat, because you want the fats. That's what works for you. I used half of it. I added some olive oil. I don't always use this olive oil. This is just an emergency. This was $50, which is, it's a bit expensive. I could buy a huge bottle like my grapeseed for like 90 rand, but I had no money, so life. Make sure when you buy your oils, make sure they have dark containers. That makes you know they're real. If they have a light container, so if you have a see-through thing like this and you can see the oil, it's fake. Or probably dilute it with something else. I used some olive oil, I used some castor oil, again dark bottle as you can see, which is why Clicks and Disc is pretty good because they keep their bottles dark, they understand. I used some avocado oil, because avocado oil comes with these little droplets. I didn't use too much. Again, it's just put how much you feel you want, because if you feel like it's gonna coat your hair, because that's what the point is, put as much, because I could say measurements, but that doesn't help you if you don't have this length hair. You could be a new hair, it just has to coat your hair. So put as much as you know is gonna coat your hair. It is trial and error. I'm not great at it, but I'm pretty good at it now because I've been mixing my own concoctions for like 5 years. So that's, eventually it starts to become second nature. You look at it and you're like, okay, yeah, that works. Mix it all nicely, put it in the fridge for an hour before you're gonna put it on your hair. It's a hair mask. And it will feel like a hair mask. So when you put it on your hair, you're gonna kind of take it like this. It's obviously liquidy, but it's thick enough. It needs to be thick enough. That's why the fridge is amazing, because it thickens it a bit for you, so it's easier to apply. I've used it before without putting it in the fridge, and it leaks way too much, which is so annoying. It's still gonna leak now because of the heat on your head, but it's fine. You're gonna take it and you're gonna coat it around your hair, on your dreads, on the hair, even if it's not twisted, and you're good to go. Simple, nice. My hair feels so amazing. My hair's been feeling super dry and I can feel the oil in my hair and I'm happy. I can feel that there's moisture, and it's very difficult to moisturize dreadlocks because again, they don't really cater to us. Now, I've tried to use things like styling dreads. Look, styling dreads is not bad, but it has too many products that are not natural enough for me, and I don't prefer it. Like, I don't like that. I've also tried to use the spray shampoo with tea tree oil. The thing is, again, it works well. It's a spray on, so it's easy. You can like individually spray, but it takes too long for my liking. So usually I eventually open it and wash my hair. Again, I don't necessarily like it, but I don't hate it. I have it because I was running out of options and I couldn't find shampoos, and I was tired of the carbonate thing. And so far, Aunt Jackie's helps me. I'm trying to get into the natural stuff of Tresemme and see, because it's pretty thin, so I think it does work. But I personally don't know yet. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna figure it out. But I accidentally left my Tresemme at my old place, so my sister's probably using it with my niece, and that's fine. Live. The one thing about styling dreads I will advocate for is the molding gel wax. This is great because it, I think, is the one thing that does not leave residue, because a lot of beeswax is bad. Do not use beeswax, guys, please. I know they use it to starch your dreads, and you know what, fine. But if you can buy this and tell your hairdresser just use this, if you really don't want any residue in your hair, because build up is it's a bitch, guys. When I tell you it took me 2 years to get rid of my build up, I kid you not, there are pieces of my dreads that are falling out because the build up, eventually I've eradicated it, and now there's empty hair, because it's like the build up sits there and then your hair builds a structure around it, so it separates from your actual dread. I don't know how to explain it nicely. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not a scientist. So there was build up here. So instead of your dread forming around itself, it was forming around build up. It separated itself from your other part of your dread, and then it never created a proper structure. Now this can last, and I could even like sew it together. But the point is, you don't want to have to deal with that. So a lot of my dreads have fallen out because the build up is gone, which I'm very happy about. I'm very happy it's gone, and this has contributed hectically to that. Apple cider is a godsend. It really helps get rid of, this has apple cider by the way. It helped get rid of the buildup. So if you're new to dreads, buildup is just product coming together and clumping together and like sitting on your hair and pretending to hold the structure that's not there. So ensure you don't have buildup by using products that are going to remove buildup. Things that have natural oils are very important. Beeswax is very bad because it just sticks together and clumps, and then your hair has so much buildup and your hair is half white, half brown, or whatever your hair color is, and it's just not fun. And it's annoying, especially as it gets long, and you're just like, go away. Now my hair, I feel like I can look at it and it's beautiful. I can see my hair, I don't see buildup. But the unfortunate thing is that I've lost a lot of length. Another thing that's nice for hair is rose water, but now it's super expensive. I've used this forever. I've used it for 2 years, I kid you not, because I don't want it. The thing is, I found out it became expensive. Now it's like 40 rand. I bought this for 20 rand. It's now 40 rand or 45 rand or some ridiculous amount. It's great for your hair, your skin, everything. Also, yes, all these oils are great for every part of your body. You can cook with them, you can put it on your skin, you can put it on your hair, you can use it for scrubs, put it on your feet. You can literally use it in your life and just feel amazing. If it's a pure oil and you know it's pure oil and the ingredients say pure oil, it's fine. Use it on everywhere. I'm telling you this because this grapeseed oil, the bottle, it's sold as a cooking oil. To be very honest with you, I use it to cook and I use it on my hair, and both are fine. Grapeseed oil is a godsend because it's the one oil that just works everywhere in my body. It makes me look smelling and popping. It's the best oil I use to mix with any other oil I need. So like for example, coconut oil and my hair don't work. Coconut oil sits on top of my hair, and I've heard a lot of people complain that it just sits on top of your hair. It's cheaper, so everyone jumps to coconut oil. Some people say it makes them feel itchy. Some people it does nothing. Coconut oil, I think, in my opinion, is one of those oils that you have to mix with something else. I usually buy a bigger one, but again, I was broke. There's two different types of coconut oil, one that's scented and one that's not scented. I think the one that's proper, the one that has a scent works better in my opinion, but I think they both work. It's just I think the other one works better. And it's also nice to have like it's a nice coconut smell. I love coconut. Coconut oil is one of the oils that doesn't need to be in a dark container for it to be real. It just needs to be able to solidify and become liquidized depending on the temperature. If they can't do that, then they might have put some weird shit in there. It's a very like easy oil to find, and it's a very easy oil to use on things, but I think it's great for cooking. Very good for cooking. It's one of those oils you can heat up and it's fine compared to olive oil. If you heat it up, it loses its value. Coconut oil, you can cook with it, you can put it on your skin, you can put it on your hair, do all the nice things, but it's better when you mix it with things, except when you cook, obviously. It's better when you mix it with things. I prefer to have coconut oil and grapeseed. Olive oil too sits on my skin, like it just sits at the top, it doesn't penetrate, so I need to mix it with olive oil and maybe sometimes coconut oil, and it works way better. Avocado oil so far is treating me right. It's making my skin feel amazing. It's just the one thing I wish is that it didn't have like little drops. I get that it's expensive, but damn bro, like I have to like when I want to take it out, it's so frustrating. this is Cable's, wow, the label's dead. This is Cable's Fusion Oil. Now the nice thing about this oil is that it has all the nice, beautiful oils I've been talking about class for more. Let me read, guys, this is lit, bro. It's got castor oil, it's got seed oil, it's got coconut oil, it's got argan oil, it's got avocado oil, olive oil, peppermint oil, wheatgram, lavender oil, neem, tea tree, rosemary oil. Oh, wait, and it's not even just castor oil, sorry, it's black castor oil, which is amazing. So this is so cheap. Okay, it depends what time of the year it is. It goes between the prices of 26 rand to 35 rand, but it's pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna put this on my hair real quick because, yeah, it's still wet. I wanna do bantu knots, but we shall see. We shall see. Another thing, when you don't twist your hair, as long as I have, how long has lockdown been? So I twisted my hair 1 month in lockdown, so probably 5 months I haven't twisted my hair. It becomes an afro and becomes terrible to part. They start to grow into each other. So just make sure you go through your hair once in a while and just detangle your hair, because I know not everyone wants to twist their hair all the time. The way I'm putting my oil on, I know not everyone does oil the same way, I'm not too sure. I call it basing my scalp. I don't know what everyone else calls it, because I'm learning that, you know, because I'm a Hawaiian, like my family says very different things to how South Africans speak. So I don't know what you call it. I don't know. Okay, I read something where someone mentioned that they read that it's bad to base your scalp because you're clogging your scalp, and it's better to just put it on your hair instead of your scalp. I tried that after my last wash. Sorry, I have to take off my glasses. I tried that after my last wash, and I feel like it didn't really do anything for me. It actually, I feel like it made my hair drier when I didn't put it on my scalp, which is weird. But I can't say for hair growth because it was only a month and I don't measure my hair. I literally just, every time I wash my hair, I will figure out if it's grown or not. Especially when I didn't do it this year, but usually when I'm like, oh, it's my Dreadlock's birthday. It's been, you know, every 6 months I'll take pictures and see how my hair looks. And I'll be like, oh shit, it's grown. But usually when I wash my hair, I can be like, oh no, it's like, you know. I remember I tried to calculate how long your hair is supposed to grow if you look after it well, so I could figure out how long my dreads would be when they turned 5. I did expect my hair to be longer, but actually I'm realizing if I twist my hair, it will be longer. I haven't looked pretty in a very long time, and I'm sad that I haven't had the opportunity to look pretty in a very long time. Like, I could really just do this with my hair, to be honest. Like, I don't need to go ham and do bantu knots. So when I went to go, I don't think when I did my other get ready with me, I had reattached my dreads. Shaved my sides, and so I had 15 dreads less. And when I went to go put them back, this man decided that he thinks he knows how to put dreads back, and he fucked up my hair. He first and foremost parted, as I said, I had 15 dreads less. He parted my hair and made 27 dreads. Please explain. So I have extra dreads that are super short all over my head, but they're growing now, but that's not the point. The point is when a customer says, I had 15 dreads, make me have 15 dreads. And the thing is, his logic was that in his mind, he took really thin sections and attached thick ass dreads to them. It did not work out like that. He should have put them on thicker hair because they needed more support, because they need to reattach. Logically, everyone knows this. You don't make a thin foundation and put heavy material on it. It's the same, it's always the same logic. But he knew better, right? And my dreads have been falling out. So I thought one of the back dreads had fallen out, and I reattached it into a front dread so it looks longer, and I now realized it's one of my front dreads that fell out. You know what? Who needs bantu knots? Oh, I don't always comb my hair, please. Just so you know. Like, I could do... The idea of doing bantu knots is very tiring right now. Bantu knots hurt. Because I have to tuck them. It's a whole mess. Okay, I'm just gonna tie my hair in. I tried. Oh, it looks so cute. I feel like I haven't looked cute forever. I hope that helps in some sort of way, me talking about oils. You can just Google the different benefits oils have depending on your own hair type. My issue is that my hair gets dry and needs moisture, and because I have dreadlocks, you need something that penetrates properly. These oils work really well. As I said, grapeseed is my godsend. It does everything I needed to do. Oh, this is my look. Let me show you some footwear. You didn't really get rid of me on the outfits just because I was like walking around naked, so that would have been weird. Because I just have a bit blur, and then you get an idea of what my body looks like, and you're not paying for it. This is not OnlyFans. This is smell nice and everything. This is how ladies do it or some shit. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this get ready with me. I don't know if you got ready with me. Did you get ready with me, kids? Anyway, I don't know if you really got ready with me, or did we just talk about hair? You know what I mean? Like, these are the real questions we need to ask. Anyway, adios, bitches. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Be beautiful.